I just wondered what your reaction was when you were first approached about doing Grimsby.
I was at Madonna throws this big after Oscars party every year, and I was there, and I'm fairly certain that I was inebriated and I was barefoot, and I ran into Sacha at the bar, and I probably like bumped into him. He's very tall, and he said, "I've been looking for you. You're really funny." And I was like, "Shut up, Sacha Baron Cohen," which is like honestly a quote. I really said that. And he says, "No, I really do think you're funny." And I again said, "Shut up, Sacha Baron Cohen." And he says, "I've been looking for you. I have this movie and I want you to be in it. Can you do an African accent?" And I said, "Well, I'm African, so probably, duh." And and he's like, "Who reps you?" And I was there with my manager. I was like, "She does." And then I like danced away. Like, because it was a party. I was having so much fun. And I kind of thought that it was like a joke or something, or I don't know. I never believe anything. What do you believe that happens at these parties? Who knows? And then it happened to be real. And so that's what that's really the story.
I mean, it's a good party if you can come away having a good time, good dance, and a job.
Yeah, exactly. It was a pretty successful party, I'd say.
So it's a project that's been you talked about for a few years then.
Yeah. And it was really, Sacha was telling me about like where it was going to be shot, and I thought, gosh, I would really love to shoot something in London. And then they were going to South Africa. And I just knew I wanted to do this film. I knew I wanted to be able to see more of the world as I work. And I was really, really pleased that I got it. And it's a really funny movie. And Sacha is so funny and so smart and a joy to be around. And he smells really manly and delicious too. So I couldn't say no at all.
It's always a bonus, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Sacha always pushes the envelope with his comedy when it comes to films. Were there any moments where you had sort of do a bit of a double take when you were reading the script for the first time? You're like, did I get that right?
The script was always like updating itself, so at some point I'd just stop reading it. And I would wait until we got like to set, and then I'd have them explain to me what we're doing. Yeah, there were a ton of times where I'd just be like, I can't believe we're doing this, but I guess we are. And there were a lot of, actually, we shot a lot of scenes that were all too much. And had to be cut. There should definitely be like some X-rated or unrated version of this film. That would be horrible and really, really, really hilarious too.
And can you tell us a bit about who you play in the film and how she relates to Sacha's character, Nobby?
So Sacha's character, Nobby, and his brother, Sebastian, played by Mark Strong, they are on a secret mission or so, and they end up in South Africa at a hotel looking for someone specific, and there's a bit of mistaken identity. I'm a maid at this hotel. I play Banu, and I end up alone in a room with Sacha Baron Cohen's Nobby, and there is a little bit of romance, sparks fly, if you will.
Okay, we don't want to give too much away.
Yeah,
so
I won't give too much away.
And so when you went up to Sacha at the party, you're obviously already a fan. What do you...
He came up to me.
Oh, he came up to you.
Oh
Sorry,
God,
yes. But you were pleased that he thought you were funny at least anyway. So, what is it you particularly admire about him as a fellow performer?
I love that he has the ability to do and say anything. Almost nothing is off limits for him. And certainly I am not awarded that kind of I just don't have that ability at all. And so I really admire that he gets to push the envelope, and he does.
What was it actually like working with him in a scene?
Really fun. We shoot every scene we shoot in so many different ways that there's no real way of knowing what's going to end up in the film. And so in a way, everything is a mystery, and he is always excited to have you try something, which is really nice. There are a few times I would try something and he would like laugh at me in the scene. That always made me feel really good and confident that he thought it was funny.
And when I saw Precious 3 times at the cinema, I
3 whole times?
cried every single time. But I just wondered, when did you first realise that you had the ability to make people cry with laughter as well as tears? When did you realise that you were funny?
Well, as a child, I wanted to be a comedian. It was a real plan for a while, so I always thought that I was funny. I didn't know that I had the ability to make anybody cry. I'm learning that now, I guess. You know what? I think that my ability comes from just being honest. I try to be honest in all the films and roles that I play. I try to be honest in real life, and I try to be honest when I'm telling a joke. And I think that honesty is what connects to people and makes them have an emotion. I'm right now getting really good at making people laugh and cry at the same time. By like telling them really sad stories with really funny twist endings.
So often goes together though, doesn't it?
Yeah, more often than you think.
Yeah. And who do you count among your kind of comedy heroes or heroines? And
Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, I always loved. Oh gosh, so many people. Martin Lawrence, I always love. Martin Lawrence, Gene Wilder, Gilda Radner, I loved her. Maya Rudolph, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, all those, all of the cast of Saturday Night Live. The regular people that everybody loves.
And you've been doing some amazing work over the last few years. How do you go about deciding what you're going to devote your time and energy to when it comes to projects?
It differs depending on the project. Some projects I take because I would really love how to learn how to do this. Like I took this because I hadn't done like a broad comedy like this, and I just love Sacha Baron. I've been a fan of his for a while, and also we shot in South Africa, and I really wanted to shoot in South Africa. We shot here in London too. I really wanted to shoot in a different country, and I hadn't before. But also, I take things that I think will just be fun. I'm on Empire because one of the creators, Lee Daniels, he also directed Precious, and so we have a personal relationship, and I'm forever proud of him. And I just thought the script for the pilot episode was amazing, and I love the music, and I just wanted to be a part of this television show that kind of shoots like a video, and I wanted to learn that. And so I really just take on things that I don't think I've experienced, and that I think I can learn from.
There's a lot of fans of Empire here in the UK as well.
Apparently so. I'm hearing now that it's like a huge deal here, and that's really great.
Gabourey Sidibe, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey